Juventus are in talks with Paul Pogba's agent. Barcelona have turned their back on Antoine Griezmann. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is doing Zlatan things, and we've got a roundup of all the rest of the day's transfer rumours. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. So first off, yes, I was in Madrid on Saturday for the Champions League final. It was a major disappointment having come so far, but it was a great experience nonetheless as a Tottenham fan. Again, massive congratulations to Liverpool though on winning the game, which to be honest won't really go down as a classic in terms of Champions League final history. But congratulations to them and to Jurgen Klopp, and I'm sure with a big summer of spending for Spurs, they may just be back there next season. But without me getting too emotional, let's get straight back into the daily news. So first off, and apparently Juventus are in talks with Mino Raiola, the agent of Paul Pogba, about bringing the player back to the club. This would mean that he's gone from Manchester United to Juventus, back to Manchester United, back to Juventus. It looks like they will be breaking the fee that they paid for Cristiano Ronaldo last summer, but will they be bringing back the same player that they sold to Manchester United 3 seasons ago? I'm not so sure. It looks like Paul Pogba obviously isn't happy at Manchester United. There's been so much said about him this season under Mourinho and now under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he looks to be a bit of a bad, toxic player to have in the dressing room. Again, there's not actually been any contact between Juventus and Manchester United, only between Juventus and the player's agent. If they do bring him in, it looks like it will be a massive statement of intent from Juventus to go ahead and try and win the Champions League next season. As for Manchester United, well, it'll leave them with a lot of money, but one massive player short. But next up, and to Barcelona, who looks to be making a massive signing of their own, and it's not Antoine Griezmann. Now, much has been said about the Atletico Madrid striker leaving, with his destination set to be the Nou Camp. But it looks like the Nou Camp officials are rather more interested in Valencia's Rodrigo. The player signed for the Spanish outfit from Benfica a few seasons ago and has had 2 brilliant years in La Liga, scoring 19 goals and then 15 goals this season. For 106 million, he is a little bit cheaper than Antoine Griezmann, and at the same age, they're going to be buying a player for the same amount of years. With Luis Suárez at 33 years old, it's clear they've got one eye on the future. Of course, it'll be down to whether or not Valencia wants to sell the player, and coach Marcelino has admitted that although he wants to keep the striker, a great offer would probably turn their heads. With all due respect, 106 million is a hell of a lot of money for a team like Valencia, so I can't really see them turning it down. But moving away from some transfer talk for a minute and to the MLS, where Zlatan Ibrahimovic is doing what he normally does, scoring outrageous goals. Despite the fact he couldn't help his team suffer a 2-1 loss, he did score a ridiculous bicycle kick. The ball came over from a throw and he managed to head it, flick it behind himself and 2 defenders before pulling off an outrageous bicycle kick. The best thing about it is that Zlatan, of course, didn't go crazy, stood up, stared the goalkeeper down and took the ball back to the centre spot. Of course he did. He's just so cool. Despite this though, as I mentioned, they did lose the game and they now sit 9 points behind rivals LAFC after just 16 matches. It looks like there's nothing Zlatan can do about that. He can't really do it all by himself, can he? But finally, to a roundup of all the day's transfer rumours, where apparently David Beckham wants Luis Suárez to join his Inter Miami side in the MLS for the start of next season. Beckham's club will be joining the league in 2020 and he wants the Uruguayan to spearhead the attack. Elsewhere, Real Madrid look ready to complete a €55 million deal for Lyon fullback Ferland Mendy to compete with Marcelo at left back. A few Chinese clubs are interested in bringing in Arsenal striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and are willing to offer him around £300,000 per week. And lastly but not least, Bayern Munich have opened the bidding on Bayer Leverkusen wonderkid Kai Havertz with an €80 million offer. So there you have it. That's all from me for today. Make sure you hit that like button down below and let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section. There's going to be so many transfer rumours, so let me know which ones are going to happen and which ones are just absolute nonsense. Of course, you can also click here or here to check out all of the other videos we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.